video is to show you how to do a bobble stitch. So this specific bobble, this is the one that I worked in my monster pillow pattern. So it's a bigger one. It's got 5 sections and then I've got half double crochets on either side of it. So I'm going to demonstrate with that. And then I'm using a Brava bulky weight yarn and the Clover and Moore hook in size I, or 5.5 millimeters. I'll link those below in the description if you're interested. But yeah, let's get started. So to begin with here, I'm going to place a few half double crochets because I want to sort of keep with this spaced out pattern for my bobbles and have them alternate a bit. So I'm going to start by half double crocheting in the first 4 stitches. Okay, and I'm going to show you the bobble stitch. I'm going to show it to you twice. The first time I'm going to teach you just the basic understanding of the bobble stitch. And then the second time I'm going to go through and show you a few tips on how to make it stick out nicely as you go. Okay, so let's get started with the basic understanding of a bobble stitch. So a bobble stitch is made up of a bunch of pieces of a stitch that are then connected at the top. So you're basically making a bunch of increases here and then you're immediately decreasing right at the top of the stitch. Let me show you what I mean. So to begin with, we're going to yarn over and insert our hook into this next stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over through 2, and then we're going to stop. So basically what you've done to start here is you've made the first half of a double crochet stitch. So we're going to do that 4 more times before we finish off our bobble. So yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over through 2. So the second part is made. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over through 2. Yarn over, pull up your loop, yarn over through 2. So we're going to do that 1 more time. Yarn over, pull up your loop, yarn over through 2. So we've completed that first part of your double crochet stitch. We've completed that 5 times. So now we have 6 loops on our hook. And then to finish our stitch, we're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on the hook. Okay, so this is how we do a bobble stitch. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten it up a little bit because I find that's the first sort of line of defense to be able to make your bobble stick out further. Then we're going to yarn over and we're going to do our half double crochet into the next stitch. Okay, and then since I want to space out the bobbles, I'm going to do a couple more half double crochet stitches here. Okay, so now that we've got sort of the basic idea for our bobble stitch, let's go through a couple of things that can really help for our bobble stitch to stick out like this. So what you'll notice is when you go and do these parts of stitches, once you come up here to pull them together, this stitch, which is this first loop, when you start your bobble stitch, it loosens off quite a bit. So if you keep this nice and tight as you go making your sections, that will help because it pulls your bobble together. So that will really help to stick for your bobble to stick out. And I think this is why a lot of people find that their bobbles will stay better behind their work. Some patterns write it this way on purpose, and that's totally cool. But I think it's because then you have more control over this stitch because you can see this stitch as you're working this loop. So let me show you what I mean. So let's keep this loop nice and tight. So I've pulled down this stitch an extra little bit just to keep it nice and tight for our bobble. So yarn over and insert your hook, pull up a loop through 2. Yarn over. Remember, we're working all of these sections into the same stitch to make our bobble. So we've done it 3 times. So we need to do 2 more. Sometimes patterns will call for only repeating this part 3 times or 4 times, but this particular pattern has it 5 times for a nice big bobble. Okay, so see how we've kept this stitch nice and tight? And this stitch here is also a bit tighter than the others. It'll loosen up as we go here. And then to finish our bobble, we're going to yarn over. We're going to go through all 6 stitches on the hook. And again, we've kept it nice and tight. So I'm going to pull again on that to keep it tight, and push with your finger forwards, and then yarn over and insert into the next stitch. So we're making that half double crochet that goes beside your bobble. And there we go. So see how nicely that sticks out? Yeah. So what also can help your bobbles to stick out is if, and sometimes you don't have any control because of the way the pattern's written, but if your stitch on either side of the bobble is shorter than a double crochet stitch, I find that helps to really accentuate the bobbles as well. Anyways, I hope that helps you when you're making your next bobble. And thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.